The War of the Worlds broadcast was one of the most memorable events to occur in the 1930s. What happened during this broadcast? Who perpetrated this stunt? On October 30th, 1938, the Mercury Theater Radio Group aired a dramatic radio presentation of the classic H.G. Wells novel, The War of the Worlds. The novel conveys the story of an alien invasion of Earth. The group conducting the broadcast presented the story in a modern setting and changed the stage to New York and New Jersey, whereas the original novel had taken place in England. The story was presented in real time, as if the events were actually taking place. Regular music programming was periodically interrupted with special bulletins, which informed the listeners of the latest news regarding the alien invasion. Many people heard these reports and believed the invasion was really happening. At the beginning of the broadcast, there was an announcement stating that the program was a radio drama. Unfortunately, many people missed this announcement. Thousands of listeners called the police. Some went outside and convinced themselves that they could see flashes of light in the distance as the battle ensued. Others were certain that they could smell poisonous gases being fired by one side or the other. There were incidents of hysteria all across the country. Many people rushed into the streets with shotguns and rifles, ready to battle the unknown alien enemy. Others fled to the hills, trying to escape the cities. The situation was made increasingly worse because the broadcasters were using real place names. For example, the initial alien landing was supposed to have taken place at Grover's Mill. Crowds of people arrived at this location with guns and other weapons. As a result, the police and fire departments were forced to go there and manage the crowds. Bystanders who saw the mass of armed citizens, police, and firemen had no choice but to believe that the rumors of alien invasion were true. It has been estimated that approximately 6 million people listened to the broadcast, and, of those, up to 1 million may have believed the events were actually happening. Orson Welles, the 23-year-old director of the program, was largely unaware of the public's reaction. He and his fellow performers were simply trying to present an entertaining radio program. Today, there is much debate over how many people were genuinely panicked. Many of the stories about hysteria were exaggerated by newspaper articles, which appeared in the days that followed. In fact, despite the thousands who might have been frightened, there were indeed millions who listened to the program and were thoroughly entertained. However, the War of the Worlds broadcast did have a major impact. The broadcast helped Americans appreciate how effective radio could be for news broadcasts. Many people also learned the valuable lesson of not believing everything they heard on the radio.